Good evening, everyone. Warm greetings to all participants of Skillveda's online short-term course series. We are delighted to have you on board. At Skillveda, our mission is to empower individuals through accessible, high-quality learning experiences, be it a short-term course, webinar, or hands-on training. As your partner in skill development, we offer a diverse range of learning opportunities, including webinars, offline workshop, and trainings programs, all designed to help you achieve your career aspirations. Let's dive into the certification course on ECCE. Over the next few sessions, we will cover essential topics such as ECCE fundamentals, child development stages, effective teaching strategies, assessment techniques, and inclusive education. Today's session focuses on the power of storytelling. Joining us is the accomplished Miss Devjani Das, a renowned trainer and consultant with over 30 years of experience in education, who will share her expertise. Welcome, Miss Das.
Thank
Unmute
you so
yourself
much.
again.
Thank you so much. And I apologize as I was not being able to manage time. There has been a mishap in my family, so I couldn't do it. So, but today we have a very interesting session. It's going to be a very interesting one because storytelling. So we all have already discussed in the last class that the power of storytelling, how it has what impact it has in the early years and how it actually creates uh, the learning more effective. So today we are going to know that how the storytelling is you will be taking the storytelling, the methods of storytelling, and what are the props that you are going to use. You will be practicing the storytelling today. We will be having a short practical class. So let's start with. So first is the method of storytelling. So the method of storytelling is first you have to understand the different storytelling methods, and and secondly that you have to understand that how you are going to use it, what are the materials that you need to use for this, and particularly what skill you are focusing to uh, develop, and how you are going to effectively use it in the class. Right. So these are the four things that we are going to learn today. So we have all know that what is a storytelling is all about. Can please again switch on your cameras because we will be doing lot of activities today. So if you can please switch on the cameras and just tell me that what do you understand by the importance of storytelling and what is storytelling is. Who can tell me? Couple of ma'ams were there last time who were taking a lot of initiative. Samina ma'am, can you tell me?
Nothing.
Somebody has written. Yes. So, yeah, ma'am, Samina ma'am, I just wanted to know what do you mean by storytelling? What do you mean by storytelling? What do you mean by storytelling? Okay, fine. So, storytelling is the art of narrating any event, but how you will be narrating that? You will be using your voice, your expression, your creativity. And what you will be doing in that process, you will be engaging the listeners. Like, suppose you are talking about a lion and a mouse. So when you will be talking about describing the lion, who can show me that how will you describe the lion? Come on, educators, please switch on your videos and your mobile and make it an interactive session like last week. It is a request because otherwise I'm not getting that vibes. I'm feeling that I'm talking in front of a wall. Not a single video is on today. So it's going to be a simple plain lecture class.
They will join us. Let them settle down. Then they will join us.
Otherwise, because storytelling is something which you need to uh, interact in from the beginning only, because
Yeah,
it
yeah, they
cannot
will.
be a one way.
Yeah, they will definitely. I just want to know the name of this Samsung SM A156E.
Right, right. Samsung SM.
What's your name? If you can tell me your name. No problem. Chale, we can go ahead, Devjani ji. They will join us.
Yeah. Okay. So storytelling is, suppose I'm talking about describing a lion. So how I'm going to describe the lion? Of course, I won't say that I'm a lion. I live in the jungle, and I'm a mouse who lives beside the jungle. Any impact? Do you think there will be any impact? Will the children be able to understand the picture of an lion? I don't think so. But if I say, I am a lion, the king of the jungle, and I live in the forest. I am Minnie the mouse. I live beside the jungle in front of a pond. So by this, at least you can understand, or the children will able to make that, okay, lion is something which is a big one with a bold voice, something very dangerous, scary. And whereas when I'm talking about mouse, I'm a very tiny little a scary animal. But if I talk in a flat voice, there will be no impression or impact on the children, and you won't be able to engage the listeners. Any questions? Okay, then it builds the language as we discussed last class. It improves the vocabulary. It enhances the imagination skills of every child, listening power. It even increases or enhances or develops the social skills in the children, right? Samina ma'am, anything you want to ask
No,
till
ma'am,
now?
I don't want to ask anything.
Okay. So, what is the impact or importance of storytelling in the early years? Because we are dealing with the ECCE, the foundation years. So here it not only increases the vocabulary and comprehension, it improves the listening skills also. It increases the imagination power. So when you are talking about the mouse, you are saying, I'm a little mouse, lives beside the pond. So what actually you are doing, you are helping the child to imagine something which is a tiny little thing, scary one who lives beside the pond. So you are building that imagination, right? develops emotional understanding. How? So the little girl, she was playing with her ball beside the pond. And suddenly the ball fell into the water and it went deep inside. The girl started crying and crying. So the children start understanding that when a child cries, how it feels. What is the emotional status? And became very sad, right? So sad means this. She was very happy. She wanted to play. So these are the small little emotional understanding. So through storytelling, they can get connected with this and then encourages participation, which I'm failing to encourage. There's hardly any participation. Is it clear till now? Can you at least, all of you can at least acknowledge this?
Yes, ma'am. It's clear.
Only one, only Samina ma'am. Rest.
I
So
think
there
that's
are, rest all are sleeping. So the next is the method of storytelling. Instead of writing,
Devrani, you are teaching amazingly well. Great teaching, ma'am. In spite of your loss, you are coming today and you are teaching. Much gratitude, ma'am.
no, thank you so much. But if you all can participate, I will be more, happy. Manisha ma'am, B Bharti ma'am, please switch on your videos or at least audio and can speak. Okay. So the method of storytelling. So these are the 7 different methods. See, these are the theoretical methods of storytelling. When our grandmothers used to tell stories, it was their method of telling stories, right? Neither there was any props, nor there was any pictures. It was a simple way of, only the expression, the voice modulation. These were the materials they had. If we listen to our grandmother's stories, right? Do they have any kind of props or teaching materials? No. Though now we have so many of things like oral storytelling, then picture storytelling, puppet storytelling. Even the grandmothers used to just read out the story from the book. Okay. Then storytelling with props. Then you can use role play and dramatization in the class. Digital storytelling, if you can show them PPTs. You have those audiovisual classrooms where you can show them pictures, movies, and interactive storytelling, where you can have a conversation kind of storytelling. Is it clear till now?
okay, ma'am.
So now what is oral storytelling? How will you do this? So in oral storytelling, you have to sit straight with your back straight. You have to look at the audience who are the sitting in front of you. You have to keep an eye contact with them. You have to keep an eye contact with them. Suppose I want to tell a story about the lion and the mouse. So I can say there is there was a lion who lives in the deep forest. He was big and he called himself the king of the jungle. So my body postures, when I'm saying this, I have to pause after every word because I need to convey the message to the audience properly. Okay? Okay? So gestures. Gestures means my body language. So if I'm sitting, I can show them with like the king of the jungle or the king of the jungle, keeping the eye contact. My tone. Beside the jungle, a little mouse. He lived in a hole under the tree. My tone. My tonal quality changes with the size of the animal, right? So with each character, suppose we are talking about on the tree, there lived cuckoo, a small little cuckoo. She used to sing early in the morning, cuckoo, cuckoo, right? So my
Right.
tonal quality, yes,
Nothing, ma'am, nothing.
yes,
I'll listen.
your your tonal quality, your gestures, your body, your eye contact with each and every child or the audience is sitting in front of you because you need to get connected with them. Without getting connected, you, the impact of the story that you are telling will not be effective. So the eye contact is very important. So you should not sit at a higher level, neither you will be sitting far off from them. You have to be sitting in somewhere where you can see each of the child properly and they can also see you and you can have a eye contact with them, right? So all these will create the language development. When you are saying the king of the jungle under the tree, little mouse beside the pond, cuckoo sings in the morning. So you know what? These small words or terms will basically help the kids to improve or develop their language, their vocabulary. And with all these, their imagination skill will get developed. Even if you don't show them anything through your body, because oral storytellings are basically you don't need any props. It is just through your body language, the gestures, the tonal quality, and when you are narrate it clearly with giving a proper pause. Suppose today, if I start the class, the session, just like only going on reading it, teacher narrates stories using voice modulation and expressions, use eye contact, gestures, pauses, tone, best for language development and imaginations. See, do you think this is good? Or when I'm telling you, teachers should narrate the story using voice modulation and expressions. And what are the things that a teacher needs to use? Eye contact, gestures, pauses, and the tonal quality, the voice modulation. What is going to be the impact or what are the areas that is going to help? Language development. Each of the child will get they will get their vocabulary enhanced, as well as their imagination skill will enhance. So now tell me the difference between what I said early and how I said now. Which one is more impactful to you? Come on, all you have settled down now. Tell me how. I'm not I'm not understanding whether you are understanding it or not.
Anybody wants to say something? Manisha ji is saying thumbs up. Yes, she is understanding.
Okay. So if this is how the session goes, then I think I will be finishing up it by 8:30. No questions.
You are teaching so well, na? That's why they don't have any questions.
No, it cannot happen like that. It should be a both ways, you know.
Yeah, it
Uh,
will be. It will be.
anyway, so now comes to this. Earlier was the storytelling. Now the picture storytelling. So in picture storytelling, you need to use picture cards or a big book. I'll show you how to hold a book. Just a second. Is it clear now?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So when you will be doing with a book, if this is the book, okay, so first of all, you have to hold it like this. Hold it like this. Can you all see?
Yes, ma'am.
It should not go up than your waist level. That means it should not cover your face. The book should not cover your face, right? Holding it like this, like this. So when you are starting with it, first introduce the cover. How will you do it? Today I'm going to tell you some interesting story from this book. Do you want to know the name of the book? The name of this My Book of Stories and Rhymes. So this is a very interesting book. So what you can see here? You can see the Humpty Dumpty sitting. Then Mary had a little lamb. She is walking down. And there are the three little bears. So you can see one of those three little bears. They are all enjoying together. They're all enjoying together. Okay? So this is how you are going to first introduce the first page or the cover page of the storybook. Right? Now, once you are done with this, you will go to the story that you want to tell them. Want to tell them the story of the, suppose, this one, Snow White. So you need to start with this Snow White. You have to show them how to turn the page with two finger like this. They need to learn to flip the page with two at the back and thumb in the front and turn the page. And you first narrate the picture, then you will read the lines. Okay? But while you are doing it, you have to create something very interesting so that the kids start predicting the stories. What will be next? What will be next? Right? And while you are telling the story, keep on encouraging the observation and sequencing skills. Sequencing means you have to go by the sequence. You cannot jump. So, can I request all of you? There are four pictures. There are four pictures. I will give you 10 minutes of time. Prepare a story within 2 minutes. The story should be within 2 minutes. Can you please do that for me? Otherwise, I won't be able to understand that whether you are understanding the sequencing telling stories or not. Will you please do that? If you
Okay,
don't
ma'am.
want to
Okay.
talk, you
Okay.
can write it down. Baljinder Devi, Samsung SM, B. Bharti, Sweta ma'am, Parthiban, Venugopal, Tanu ma'am, Harpreet Atre, Suresh Rani. Please see this picture. I give you 10 minutes of time. So now it is 7:30. At 7:45, we will be asking these stories. If you cannot want to answer it in the audio, you just write down the story. The story should be of two, because if you don't tell me that, even if you write down the story, I will not be able to understand whether how you are narrating it. So if you can please at least unmute and tell me the story. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
your time
They have to
starts now.
make a whole story of 4 pics or what?
No, this four picture, they have to make a story with these four picture.
Okay, fine.
The story will be only for 2 minutes.
Okay. You are giving 10 minutes for writing the story.
To make the story, yes. Not writing. Actually,
Huh.
they should write and tell me the story.
Yes.
Narrate.
You
Because if
first
they don't
write, then they
narrate,
will speak.
yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Last class, there were more participation. What happened this today? Five more minutes.
Now, can we start with the stories? Who wants to initiate the things?
Yes. So first, who is going to do start with?
Anyone? Bharti ji?
Yes, ma'am. Can I?
Yes, sure.
One Sunday, I went to the park with my friends. We played and we played on the swings and slides. I had so much fun for running around and flying kites. We also had a picnic under a big tree. I enjoyed eating sandwiches and drinking juices. The park is a fun place to visit. That's all, ma'am.
The story is perfect. Okay. So now you
Thanks,
tell
ma'am.
me how much marks will you give out of 10 to yourself?
Nice one. Nice, Amina ji.
Thanks, ma'am. I think it's 9.
9? So
Yeah.
now
Yes, ma'am.
if you ask me, I'll give you 4.
Okay, ma'am.
Now ask me why.
Why, ma'am?
The most important point was missing. That was your voice modulation and expression.
Okay, ma'am.
Because when you are going out for a picnic, that means what? You are very happy. You are
Okay,
very happy, right? You're super excited. You're flying
okay,
kites. When you are eating sandwiches, how will you tell that? I had lovely sandwiches. Yummy. Isn't it?
okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Then very
absolutely right, ma'am.
tasty juice. Wow. My facial expression. Then we had a lot of fun. We played. We flew kites. The excitement should be in your voice, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Then only a child will understand that you are having fun in the picnic. Can you narrate the story again by adding all these elements?
Yes, ma'am.
Please do
Okay.
that.
One Sunday, I went to the park with my friends. We played on the swings and slides. I had so much fun for running around and flying my kite. We also had a picnic under a big tree. I enjoyed and eating yummy sandwiches and drinking cool juices. The park is a fun place to visit.
अभी आप बताओ, can you feel the difference?
Yes, ma'am.
कुछ नहीं, थोड़ा सा तड़का लगाया. Correct?
Yes, ma'am. Okay,
Like
ma'am.
only boiled vegetables and a vegetable with tarka,
With tarka.
right?
Right,
So
ma'am.
that's the difference. See, you
Yes,
have
yes.
brought your same person narrating the same thing, but with a little bit of twist, some masala on it, right? So
Yes,
that
right,
is
ma'am.
the magic of your storytelling. When the kids are going to listen to the second version, they will imagine, okay,
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
the park is a fun place where we can play, we can eat. Mama makes lovely sandwiches, yummy sandwiches, and they
Yes,
gave
ma'am.
us, mother gives us cool soft drinks, juices. That's very tasty, right? So the
Right, ma'am. Right.
small changes can just make the whole thing. See, it is just 4 pictures, and it's not even 2 minutes, but the whole scenario changes.
Yes, ma'am.
So now next who? Tanu ma'am. Harpreet ma'am, आज क्या हो गया? Last time you were so active. So who's going to be the next? Come on.
Janak Nandanji, you want to try?
Bubblepreet ma'am. Want to do it?
Manisha ji, Sudesh
See,
Rani ji.
otherwise it will be like a very flat class. If you don't do it, see, like I just gave some suggestion to Samina ma'am and she changed it. And that's how the learning is happening. So if you can
Janak
please go
Nandanji
for it.
is the principal of
Yes, ma'am.
Delhi World Public School.
Which who?
Janak Nandanji.
Oh, acha,
Janak
okay,
Nandanji ji.
okay.
Nandanji, you want to
Uh,
try?
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying.
Yeah,
Okay,
please.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you, please. It will be a great honor.
Okay, I'm teaching higher classes, okay? 9, 10, 11 to economics and commerce. I'm teaching. Then I'm trying. After
Okay.
many years, I'm teaching this. Okay,
This is a fun part. You
This is
can try.
See, this is
sure.
what you can give an additional touch to your higher classes studies.
Okay. But I started my career as a kindergarten teacher only. But then I did my
So that
MCOM with
means you
MBA.
are
I'm
experienced.
teaching the picnic surprise. One sunny morning, Mia and her friends went to the park. They carried a basket full of sandwiches, fruits, and juice. Do you like juice? Yes. As they sat under a big tree, a little dog wagged its tail and joined them. Oh, it barked happily. Soon the children flew colorful kites high in the sky. The kites danced with the clouds, and everyone laughed as the wind carried them higher. Later, Mia's dad pushed her on the swing. Higher, Daddy, higher! She giggled. Birds shipped above, and the dog sat nearby watching. At the end of the day, the children shared their food with the dog and sang a happy song together. And from that day on, The park became their favorite place for fun, friendship, and laughter. Thank you.
So big round of applause for you, ma'am. See, your kindergarten teacher has come out. Right?
Ma'am, genuinely, ma'am, you give the wisdom, okay? Because after 20 years of teaching kindergarten
Nandini
now,
ji, a teacher is always a teacher, whether she
A
becomes
teacher is
principal.
always a teacher, exactly. Whatever you become.
Yeah.
We are
11th, 12th
born teachers.
economics, no, 11th, 12th economics, mathematics, and commerce teacher I am. So, suddenly I went 1995, I went now.
See, but you still had that sharpness in you. That sharpness still exists inside you. So it was one of the best performance. Now
Thank
who
you
will be
very much.
volunteering the next? Who is going to volunteer the next? See, if a principal who is teaching in 11, 12, that too a mathematics and economics, if can come out with such a nice way of narrating the story, I expect that others will also come up. B. Bharti ma'am, Harpreet ma'am. What happened with Harpreet ma'am today? Suresh Rani.
Manisha ji is also there. Manisha is not there.
Ah, Manisha ma'am. Yes, last time you were so active.
No, ma'am. I'm there. Okay,
So
I'll
can
I'll
I
give it a
expect?
try.
Ah, please, please. See, there is nothing wrong in it. Just give a try.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Good morning, children. How are you today? What are you doing now? Come on, come on. Now, after lunch, I will give you a magic. Then lunch happens. Then today is a storytelling session, right? So I am going to tell you one exciting story today. You know what? It's about um, it's about all playtime, fun time, and a fun day in a park. Do you all go to the park often? Very good. You know what? One sunny morning, small Tom and Tim went to the park with the mother. You know what? You can see in the picture, the park was full of green trees and colorful flower. Who loves flower? Please tell me who loves flower. I love too. Very good. Now look at that. Wow. It's look at the picnic table. It is very delicious sandwiches are there. Now mother is opening the basket. Oh my god, I love the sandwich, fruit and cold juice. Do you love it? Yes, very good. Now, after eating, Tom took a red color kite. Do you know? Do you love to fly a kite in the sky? Very good. I also love the same. You know what? Now see, my kite is flying so high. The Tom is teasing Tim, right? They all are enjoying a lot. They are sitting under the tree and watching kite dancing in the sky. It was a very fun day in their life, right? The kite is going higher, higher, and they are very happy, right? So that means playing outside is very good activity. Now today we will also go out and spend some time in the garden area. Come, 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 let's go.
Good, very good. See, you all are born teachers and you are all a very good narrators. So just eating. I know you also enjoying the story. So this is a fantastic sessions happening. Now next who? Very nice, Manisha ma'am. Please clap for yourself.
Thank you so much.
It's not so difficult. You tried and you did it.
Ah, so well. See, it's very easy because you have to keep one thing in your mind, that which level of the kids you're doing it. That's it. So accordingly, you will use your vocabulary. So next one, who?
Now we have to take
Baljinder,
the name. Devjani ji, we have to take the name.
Baljinder
Then they will
ma'am.
come.
Yeah, Baljinder ma'am.
Baljinder ji, you people all want certificate now? Now you have to tell the story also.
Sweta Kamala.
Yeah, Shweta ji, Harpreet ji, Suresh Rani ji. and Samsung SM, whatever is the name.
Okay, next will be B. Bharti ma'am. Please. B. Bharti ma'am. Or Bubble ma'am. Who's going to be volunteering it now?
If you have joined the session, at least take the advantage of the things now.
Okay, Harpreet ma'am, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Where are you
Yes,
today?
ma'am. Actually, I'm sorry. I was busy with my kids. Actually, they were having some dinner, so sorry to interrupt. Now I'm ready with my story.
Please. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Very good.
One sunny morning, two friends, Ria and Rahul, went to the park. They spread a picnic mat and ate some tasty snack under a big tree. After eating, they saw a colorful kite flying in the sky. They become very happy and starting flying their kites together. Soon they saw a little boy by running with his red kite and a cute dog was jumping and chasing the kite. In the another corner of the park, some children were playing on the seesaw. They laughed and had a lot of fun. After some time, the children sat on the table and enjoyed fruits and juice together. So, moral of the story, playing together and sharing makes us happy.
See, it's not a difficult thing, right? It's becoming
Yes,
so interesting. Yes.
yes.
So, but one small suggestion I'll give you, ma'am. When you're telling the story, give pause.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
because it is becoming all together. So, like went to a picnic, give a little bit of pause, then go for the
Okay,
next one.
okay, ma'am.
They had lot of fun.
Yes.
Next, they saw a big
Big.
kite. Okay,
Okay,
so
ma'am.
for every two sentences, give a little bit of pause so that children could understand the sequence.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, because understanding the sequence is also very important.
Yes.
So whenever you're going to the next sequence, just give a pause so that they understand, okay, this is finished. Now that there is a transition, we will go to the next one, right? Thank you so much. A big clap for Harpreet ma'am. Now it is becoming little interesting. Yeah, I was also getting little demoralized. Now, Baljinder Devi ma'am, please come on, come on. See if things are happening very nicely. Suresh Rani, B Bharti, Tanu ma'am, you have written yes. Come on, Tanu ma'am.
Mr. Venugopal, you want to say so? He is also the principal of a school.
Okay. So, Venugopal ji, if you are there, you can please participate.
Devjani ji, we can go ahead. If somebody will tell the story, then we will come back to this slide.
Okay. So that was actually the storytelling through pictures. When you are telling stories through pictures, it should be sequence wise. Pauses are to be there. Okay. And of course, the voice modulations and others that now I know you all know. Now, next is the storytelling through puppets. So, how many of you have ever used puppets? And what are the puppets you have used? Tell me.
What to tell you, देवजानी जी, क्या पूछा आपने? Sorry, come again. मैं
How many of you have used puppets?
okay.
And what puppets you have used?
Finger puppets sometimes for stories.
Finger puppets for stories. Okay. And what else? Who else?
And then we make some chart paper pictures, and then we used to stick ice cream stick and used to do like that.
Okay. So today I have a surprise for you. Bunny! Hello, everybody. Do you know who I am? Do you know? Oh, so sad. You don't know me? I am Pinky the Bunny. Here I am here today to tell you a story. Do you know the story of the Red Riding Hood? Do you know that? I'll tell you the story. See, this is called glove puppet. This is called glove puppet. How you're going to use it? Make your finger like this. This will go in the middle. Your thumb will be in one hand and your little finger and the ring finger will be in other hand. See. Then the movement, you can move the head, you can move this hand, you can move this hand, you can do whatever you want. And freely you can do it. See? This is called glove puppet. Right? मेरा fingers थोड़ा मोटा मोटा है. Hello, I'm the Chicky the Chick. Do you know me? Do you want to be my friend? Hello, I am here today. Do you know? I play with ball. I play with t t tennis. So you can do a storytelling with your finger puppet. This is your finger puppet. You get all these ready-mades, or else you can even make it. But nowadays you all get all these puppets in the market. But the most easiest and most commonly used, I'm here. I am the bear. I love to drink honey. Do you love honey? And you can have another one also. So you can, with your both the hands, you can use this. And this is, you know what? When you are doing with these puppets, basically you are bringing the characters in life. You are bringing these characters in life. And when you are getting these characters in front of them moving, expressing things, it becomes very interesting and you can engage the kids. You can engage the children, especially the shy children who don't want to speak. You can, you can take the puppet in front of that shy kid and ask, hello, what is your name? You know, my name is. So you will see that they are coming up with their shyness. They're coming out of their shyness. So When you are doing with this kind of thing, they are called puppets. Now, puppets are much, many more. These are the three out of them. You can make back puppets. If you want, I can show you how to make a back puppets. There are finger puppets. One is like this. One is with your single. There are with two fingers. You can. There are thumb puppets. You can use it in your thumb also. So you can have in your five fingers, five characters. Different character will do different things. Okay. Then one of the most interesting, which it is very difficult to show you in the online mode of training, that is basically the shadow puppets. If you want, I can show you one video. I can share it with ma'am. Ma'am can, send it to the group. It's one of a very nice way of demonstrating a shadow puppet, a storytelling through a shadow puppet. It's very interesting. Shadow puppets are really interesting. They give, but you need lot of preparations before doing the shadow puppets. You need to create an ambience. You have to switch off the lights. Then you have to make those black shadow puppets with black paper, black chart papers. Sometimes also, but different, even with the color chart papers also you can make it, but you have to make it little differently. I'll show you the video. I'll send the video to ma'am and she can share it with you. So that is how you can do a lot of things with the shadow puppets. Shadow puppets are really interesting, and the little grown-up kids like junior KG, upper KG, they really have fun when you're doing the shadow puppets. But yes, playgroup kids, they get little scared because if you make your room dark and all, they get little scared. So shadow puppets are for little higher, and because the stories that you can form with the shadow puppets are little difficult level than the playgroup and the nursery. So when you are telling story, even you can tell stories with the props. The props can be anything. That can be a real object, it can be a toys, it can be flashcards. uh, Tomorrow I'll show you today I'm not carrying the flashcards. Tomorrow I'll show you the flashcards just for once. The flashcards are same way that I have shown you the pictures, like you have formed the story out of the pictures. So those, suppose you cut those pictures and stick into a square flashcards, and you can even show them. So props actually make the story more live, gets bring look more live into it, because they can touch, they can feel, and they can understand more. So that it is very good for the sensory learners. Do you know who are the sensory learners? The kinesthetic learners? Any idea about it? The kinesthetic learners are the learners who can learn through touch. They learn faster if you give them something to touch, right? So for the sensory learners, the prop storytelling with props is very effective. So you need to understand, once you do it with the puppets, once you can do it with the flashcards, so that will cater, to all kinds of learners in your class, because you have listeners, you have observers, and you have kinesthetics. So these three kind of learners will you can cater if you use multiple methods of storytelling. Is it good and clear till now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So role play and dramatization. So how will you do this role play and dramatization? and how it helps to support social emotional development. Please come up and please explain me this. I will not tell. Harpreet ma'am, Manisha ma'am, Samina ma'am, please. What is your way of understanding this?
Teacher can be a role play. मतलब teacher can be involved in the role play by some makeup or something. If I'm telling the story of two cats, then I'll make one mask for the cats and something like that. Two teachers can show them to encourage or to engage them.
Role play is just like doctor and patient sort of thing.
Sort of thing. So that we can play a characters like
Yes.
that. So
So you can involve the children.
Yes. One is the doctor and the patient, something like this. We can do it.
You can also have a vegetable market.
Vegetable
One can be the
cart,
vendor
vegetable.
and one
Yeah.
will be the customer,
Yes.
right? You can have a restaurant. The, there is a chef who is cooking, the boy who is serving, and the customers who have come to eat. There are various characters. So what you are doing, you are not only teaching them through enactment. So when they're enacting, they know what is the actual scenario is. Suppose you create a hospital. So in hospital, they can see a doctor, they can see a nurse, they can see the attendants who are pushing the wheelchair, right? You can make a cash counter where they will go and pay the bill. So you are creating the actual scenario. So that means you are helping them for social and emotional development. Am I right? Are you getting it?
yes, ma'am.
Are you getting it? Okay. Now, digital storytelling. Now, all the schools have their AV rooms, the high schools. They have their audiovisual rooms. So you can have your own PPTs, animated audio stories. You can have PPTs which include sound effects and visuals. So these are the best of your. We never had these AVs facilities when we were teachers, because that was a time when basically there was no such support, right? The technology was not uh, that improved. So it was normal classrooms. But now you have so much of facilities, right? Interactive storytelling. What you can say, this is basically interactive storytelling also, some uh, it is used basically for the junior and senior KGs, right? Where you can like say, okay, last Sunday you were at home and suddenly the lights went off. You are all alone. Then what happened? Can you tell us? So you are giving food to their thoughts, their imagination. फिर क्या हुआ? Or else there was raining, and suddenly there was a knock at the door, and somebody growled, "Hmm." So like that. And here you can have a lot of sounds, okay, actions, and they will repeat it after you. You can help them to give clues. So this is also a very engaging method of storytelling, where you are engaging the children, right? Now, voice technique. Nobody is participating. Otherwise, I have a very interesting game to play in this voice technique. When we learn uh, drama practice, we were taught like that. So it's a very interesting game. Like you have to close your eyes, and I'm going to narrate something. So you have to listen to whole story. I will not mention what character I'm playing or who am I. You have to just close your eyes and imagine the whole thing only through my voice modulation. Then I will ask you to open your eyes. And when you ask each and every one, you will see each and everyone has the different perception. Somebody will tell, okay, you may be a bunny rabbit. Somebody will, no, 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 you are a little mouse. Somebody can say, no, 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 you are a little bird who fell down from the tree. So this is because if you all are participating, I could have done this. This is a very interesting and very fun way of doing an activity. But here you have to put pause. Like suppose I said that if you close your eyes and you listen to me, I can say, "Oh my God, I am a tiny little thing. I'm just born. It's so cold. It's been so cold and dark everywhere. Then I realized I have not opened my eyes. Then slowly I opened my eyes. I found somebody is holding me tight. I felt the warmth and I now know it's my mother." So this is how the story builds up. And now when you open, I ask you to open your eyes and can say, tell me, who am I? Where was I? So when you are narrating the story, you have to whisper or in a loud voice. Here I come, jumps into the well. Okay. So this is how the story goes. And if you can give a sound effect to this, ting, 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 boom. See, you can create an audio kind of a thing and you play that audio while you are narrating the story. The children will love to hear it. They will love to hear it. So that is a voice technique. Through voice technique, you are mesmerizing the children. Now, facial expressions and gestures, of course, it plays a very important role when you are telling, I'm sad. If you say, I'm sad, will you understand that truly I'm sad or not? No. But if I say, I am very sad, I don't know. I was crying and crying and crying. I was very happy. I was excited. Oh, I was surprised. Oh, suppose if you want to say surprise, you say, I am surprised. The people will also get surprised. Oh, you are really surprised. But if you say, oh, I am surprised. Only saying, oh, the people will understand that, okay, this is something which you are surprised. And of course, when you are moving around, suppose you are a lion now, so you move around with your body straight. If you are telling a small little mouse, then you walk slowly, slowly. If you are a bird, then fly like a bird. Okay, so this is how you are moving and narrating the story. So this is the effective way of picking up the story. How will you pick up the story? First, you have to pick up the story according to the age group that you are narrating. As I said, that there are a couple of props and puppets which you can use only with the junior KG and senior KGs. Okay, so that means you have to pick up a story or make a story according to the age you are narrating. You have to be very particular about the words, the vocabulary you are using while you are narrating the story. Suppose you want to tell the story, before you're telling the story, you have to totally, you have to ratify the story. Memorize the whole story. Even if you're telling a story from the book, if you're telling a story with any props, puppets, or anything, you have to memorize it first. You have to keep the props ready with you. It's not that, hey, where is my hand gloves? Where is the dupatta? No. So the whole essence of the story will get destroyed. So all the props, you have to keep it aside in hand so that when you are narrating the story, it should be absolutely everything you are ready with. Set the mood. This is very important. Before telling a story, you have to create that ambience. You have to create that ambience. You have to arrange. You have to set that mood. Then narrate with expression. Ask questions after the story so that you can understand that whether they have understood it or not. Okay. Then once the story is been told, then what you can do, you can ask the teacher to, you can ask the kids to draw the favorite character. You can give them the cards so that they can arrange according to the sequence. You can ask them to role play that story. You can ask them to repeat the story. And then you can ask them vocabulary games like, what are the new words you have learned? And what are the meaning? So the do's for the teachers is, we see, ट्विंकल मैम, आज कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है, मेरा इतना जल्दी खत्म हो रहा है.
मैं पूछ लेती हूँ. I will ask some questions now.
Please, please, at least कोई तो पूछे. So the teachers for the be expressive. Eye contact is very important because without eye contact, your story will not be effective. You have to use simple, small sentences. The language should be, you have to be very careful about the language because they cannot be a difficult one. If you are doing with the nursery play group, you have to use the simplest word and bilingual. You have to use two languages, the local and the English. You cannot at a stretch tell a story in English for the play group and nursery. They will never listen to you. They will never listen to you. Then you have to tell the story in such a way so that the children are involved in the story. Don't make the story a big one because their attention span is only double the age. Suppose you're narrating a story with a 4 years old. That means the story should be not be more than 10 minutes. Right? It should be only 10 minutes. Because if you go on telling a story, going on, after maximum after 10 minutes, they are not going to listen to you. All will go up. And they will start playing around, moving around, sleeping, disturbing you, disturbing others. So that you will see that your class is at mess. Right? So like Ranbir Brar always say, फिर आप बोलोगे रणबीर ने बोला नहीं. So I'm also saying, फिर आप बोलोगे देवजानी ने बोला है. So keep it short. Within the age group you are teaching, just double that. 3, 6 to 7 minutes. 4, 8 to 10 minutes. 5, 10 to 12 minutes. So always keep it very short, nice one, with lot of expressions, body language, and try and engage the children. That is very important, because the more you engage the children, they will be more, the learning will happen. Do not read in monotone. That means there was a king who lived in the so and so, and there was a war, and the king went to fight. No, right? So you have to be, your voice needs to be needs to have variations. Avoid long stories. So when you are practicing short stories, naturally the long stories need to be avoided. Do not rush. Do not hastily finish the story. There was a king, and the king went to the war, and war was fought, and the king was a no. Give pause. And in one story, there should not be more than 2 to 4 characters. Don't have too many characters, they will all get confused. So the number of characters should be very, very less. Maximum to 4 characters, not more than that. Or avoid also 4 characters. It should be only 2 to 3 characters. So how will you assess them? Because this is also a kind of assessment time, right? So you can assess them: listening skills, social skill, that is the participation skill, recall ability, that means their imagination skills, vocabulary use, their vocabulary enhancement, right? So these are the 1, 2, 3, 4 parameters that you can use while you are doing the storytelling. So you now know how to assess, and if you want to assess a listening skill, you can always go ahead with the storytelling. If you want to see how they are socially developed, how active they are in the class, go ahead with the storytelling. How good they are at their imagination skill, other than craft and drawing, storytelling is also important. How well they are with their vocabulary, storytelling. Okay. So these are the very important 4 parameters you can assess with the storytelling.
Any questions till now, or you want to ask anything to Devjani ji?
No, ma'am.
हाँ, ट्विंकल जी आप ही पूछ लो.
वही पूछे. So we always have to use props for the story, or just modulation of voice can also help?
See, there are 4, 5 methods of storytelling. You can just simply go and tell the stories with the way I said. 2 method of storytelling without the props. One is with your facial expression, body language.
Hand
That
movement
way,
also.
hand, of course, your body is your hand is a part of your body. And
Uh,
the second one is with just only with your
Modulation
voice
of
modulation,
the
when you can ask them to
voice.
close their eyes, sit calmly, and do it. আমি গেছি. So now
Okay.
you can hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not necessarily always you need to have something in your hand. If you're good at your voice, if you're good at your expression, your eyes, your face, you can always go ahead without any props. Anything else? Anything else?
Where is Debjani ji? Come here.
Hmm.
Yeah. We are done with the session now, Abhi, for the time being.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
now we can
No
ask the
question.
questions now. Manisha ji, Samina ji, anyone, any questions, any query?
No, ma'am. It was a
Janaka
imaginative.
ma'am,
Manisha ji
Excellent
don't have any
teaching,
questions.
ma'am.
Janaknandan
Excellent.
ji, you want to say something?
Enjoyed this session, ma'am. Again, kindergarten I went. Thank you, ma'am.
thank you so much. Thank you.
Am I?
Yeah, your voice is breaking at times. So it's good? All good?
Excellent, ma'am. No words.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you so much. So tomorrow we are going to have the last session. That is going to be the assessment activities, activity-based classrooms and assessments.
And we will be giving notes also tomorrow only.
Yeah, tomorrow only with all the three classes
Yeah.
together.
Summarized
We'll
version of the
combine.
notes. Yeah.
Summarized version. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Debjani ji, just to wind up the things, you can summarize the today's learning of storytelling. How?
Yeah. So today we learn the different forms of stories. Why storytelling is important? The storytelling is important because we need to observe certain parameters. First of all, it is for fun. The children, you can engage the children actively. You can, this is very important, the shy children in the class. There are shy children. You can bring them out of their
We
shell.
can do role play with those kids.
Yes, you can bring them out with those
Introverts
with
kids,
this.
we can play the role play story.
You can make them the main characters.
Yeah, the role play, that's the same thing I'm saying. A role play we can do with them.
Absolutely. Yes. So you are helping them to come out of their shell smart. You are enhancing their vocabulary by using small unknown words.
And we
You know,
have to always use simple and small words for the
simple,
story. Yeah.
simple. Absolutely. Don't ever use any flowery language.
Yeah. They won't
Okay.
understand this.
They
Small kids
will
won't
never
understand.
understand. They will never
Yeah.
understand. Yeah. Yeah. Right?
And we have to use props as if needed, otherwise voice modulation and body movement.
Absolutely. Your facial expression, your voice tone. Your voice tone is also very important. And never narrate a big story.
Span,
Like,
attention span is less of the kids, that's why short story.
so it will be always, just double the age group that you are catering to.
Yeah.
Suppose you are doing a 2.5 to 3.5, it should not be more than 5 to 6 minutes. So
And
always
story can
keep
be indoor and outdoor both, na?
anywhere, anywhere, anywhere. You can use real objects also, like an apple, orange, or you can use anything, a flower,
Vegetable cart, we can make a vegetable cart and
vegetable.
display.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. Any idea from anyone for storytelling को innovation किया हो आपने अपनी classroom में?
Right. So even I can learn.
Yeah, every day we learn new things, तो ये भी मालूम पड़ जाए.
Absolutely. I can use it for the next class.
Yeah. Manisha ji, you want to share some experience with us regarding some innovative storytelling?
In our school, what we did, there was a two fresher teachers actually. We met them, the brown cat and black cat and one monkey. So what we do, they do a little makeup on the face, and they were just
Hmm.
paper palm, like I'm very hungry, like that. They were acting. Children love that role play by us actually. And they actually relate to who was the Acha Kajal ma'am
Yes,
was a brown
absolutely.
cat, like that actually.
Okay.
In our preschool, our teachers did that thirsty crow story. That was very
Oh,
nice. A teacher was a crow, she dressed up like a crow and she did whole
okay.
story.
Oh, Acha.
Yeah.
That is also a very nice one. So
Yeah.
this is called the live example.
One of students were around 10 to 15 students, and everybody was sitting so quietly and listening
Yes,
and watching
yes.
that story.
Because you have brought that character live.
Yeah. And the teacher was so nice. She dressed up a little like a
They
crow.
ca-
Whole
they
dress up
can
was
relate.
just like a crow.
They can relate it. They can
Yeah,
relate it.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Any other teacher wants to share some experience? Nandani ji, you want to share some experience of storytelling when you were in the preschool, kindergarten?
I use finger puppets, then hand puppets.
Hmm. Yeah, finger puppets, hand puppets are very effective.
Mhm.
Very effective.
And soft toys also I use soft toys also.
Yes, they
Hard
also bring the
toys.
character life. They
We
also
can
bring the
play
character.
in the jungle sort of thing, elephant, this
Yes,
lion.
you can have paper plate faces. You can
Yeah,
have
paper plates, yes.
You can have masks also. You can
Yeah.
have masks also.
But this is how to innovate a story. This is the main thing, yeah.
Yeah, that is, absolutely out of depends on the teacher that how you at times. So when
Creativity
I
of a
see
teacher is very important in
when
storytelling.
when I used to teach, when I used to find that the students are getting bored, even I am getting bored. I used to make my own story. I never used to narrate any stories. So one day, my owner of DPS Mega City in Kolkata, he called me and said, "नहीं, I was busy completing my syllabus. नहीं नहीं आप स्टोरी टेलिंग कंप्लीट करो मैं बाहर से रोज सुनते रहती हूँ." So I used to narrate my own story. कभी मैंने hardly I used to read out the story. If you tell a story of your own, na, it the children gets really they can relate. So whatever story you choose, you have to choose the story where the children can relate themselves. It should be a relatable story.
In fact,
So
ma'am,
now,
one day we use in numeracy. Like we made one alligator, and we were
ah,
saying, "Hey, alligator. This is the alligator. It always hit a bigger number, so greater than and smaller than." Now that
yes,
time we used
absolutely.
that
That's a
story.
very nice
Yeah.
one. Fantastic way of narrating the greater one and the smaller one. The bigger and smaller. Huh? Very nice way. Yes, anyone else?
We have done all the innovations, I think.
Completely.
Yeah, completely. See, fine. We have also summarized the things till now.
Ah.
Tomorrow we will be sharing the notes also.
Notes
And
also for
tomorrow
the
will be the
last.
final session of the
Ah.
ECC certification course. And you all will be getting certificate also after the session.
Hmm.
And whosoever interactive, she will get the certificate now.
Please make sure that.
Yeah. Fine.
Okay.
Thank you, Devjani ji, for your time and
Thank
efforts.
you.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us and be
Thank
more
you, ma'am. Thank
interactive
you.
in the next session.
Yes,
Thank
please. Like
Yeah.
last
Thank
session
you.
was fantastic. Ah.
Tomorrow will be the best day. We will see.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you for
ma'am.
Thank
joining
you.
us. Thank you.